Howdy ladies and gentlemen, I'm Scrub, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 with Kholek Suneater. Last time, we got to show off our Nurgle force and our Xing force a little bit, which was pretty good. Fregnus over here is probably just going to keep smashing Cathay to get us some money to fund more interesting expansions. Meanwhile, Talagost over here went ahead and got our first foothold over in the west, out of Karak Doom. And Kholek Suneater is over here continuing his great westward migration. And we also completed our short campaign objective, which is fantastic. So our next major goal is probably to keep trying to push this long campaign. We still have quite a bit we need to smash through, and we also have quite a few territories we need to take, which is mainly going to be a bunch of dark fortresses along the north of the map. Oh yeah, we also had Zhao Min up here last time, which I don't know what happened to him. He got damaged, but he's also trying to possibly do some stuff. I don't know if he's going to be able to actually get through anything. Resolve could be on his side if he tries to take anything up here, so we'll have to keep an eye out for him. Worst case scenario, we could probably take him out with an emergency stack if we really had to. What I'm thinking to start, he doesn't even have this secured, so let's just go ahead and burn it to the ground. Yeah, I think what I actually want Tamurkhan to start doing, see if you can grab these territories over here. Because I would not mind him being my vassal over here. I also need to do a little bit of scouting, because I believe Boris is somewhere up here, and I think he has one more army running around. I don't know where it went to. Okay, there's the Golden Knight. I guess it's good that she's not in an army. Did you go this way by chance? Okay, there's Boris's army. That's still going to be terrifying. Yeah, he should have had one more force. I think it came up this way, unless it got taken out. That would be huge for us. And you're just about ready to upgrade your main battle line to Chaos Warriors, which is actually pretty good for us, because that means we should be able to get that hero soon.
Lord Conjurer.
Let's see. Yeah, this should be an absolute slaughter. Let's just go ahead and auto it. And I think what we're going to do here, I'm going to sack Occupy, because I'm planning to give this stuff to my vassal. So we might as well get as much money out of it as we can. You're going to need to go to regular stance to Occupy, that's fine. And yeah, we just need Tamurkhan to get, I think, one territory over here by himself, and then we can give him the rest of it. So I think plan, hopefully he's smart enough to take Pillar of Skulls. We'll go take Stormrack Mountain in the meantime, and then we'll give him that along with Tribe Slaughter. You meanwhile hit 10. Corrupt Mage, what's that do? That's not terrible, but because we got the short campaign, we're not that worried about our wins per turn, because our base now is plus 30. So unless we're actively being countered, I don't think magic's going to be an issue for us. You should probably go ahead and start getting devoted to Chaos so we can start grinding some souls out. And our boy Fregnus. You were being pursued by 2 different armies, I think?
My will does not bend.
There's our first one. It's looking kind of damaged. How well are you looking? Not fantastic. How would you do against Jades? Let's see, 34, 45, 28. They've got better defense and armor. I think Jades would actually crush our line.
I serve only the dragons.
We should have the magic on him, though. More worried about Chant than anything, but he should be fine. How much magic we have? Yeah, you know what? Let's just go take him. Why not? Oh, you have reinforcements. I am glad that we didn't do that. Okay, wow, I got straight up baited there. Well done. Slight problem now.
To touch a dragonborn is blasphemy.
Okay, I think we can still technically get away. Wow, that could have been real bad. Oh yeah, we would have gotten absolutely slaughtered. That wouldn't have even been a question. Even slighter problem, I think we're screwed anyway. So, there goes Fregnus' army, I think. And you were scouting Kislev, which is looking pretty good for the forces of Chaos. Yeah, you've already got Prague. Looks like the dwarves might actually be moving east into Cathay, or... Oh no, I guess that'd be south for them. Well, they've lost Crocodroc, so they're probably on the run, if I had to guess. But he is also kind of a horde faction with his main army, so he's probably in an okay position. Alright, and we've got the final upgrade for Challenge Stone done, so now I guess you just kind of permanently sit on this so we can do our recruiting out of Chimera Plateau. Fantastic. Everyone say goodbye to Fregnus, he served us well. I mean, we'll still fight that one and go down swinging, but I don't see any way we can survive that one if they attack, because we're in march stance. They've got 2 armies, they've got crane gunners, lions. No shot. Okay, you took that back off Chaos, that's fine. Yeah, I'm still not sure if the Chaos Dwarfs are going to stay friendly or not. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. There we go, Meow Ying went and took out Golden Order, good job, proud of you. Is that... I think she might have had her first combat last time. I think she's finally starting to do some stuff now, which is great for us. Yeah, we're done. Oh, yeah. No shot. This is not true. I would love to take that and just move on with my life. I mean, for what it's worth... I mean, we're not going to do it. That's clearly cheap, but... I would actually be willing to lose all of that. Because I think this guy's not even that high level. Oh, well. Alright, let's get dumpstered real quick. Yeah, with us in March, we have basic chaff marauders. That makes things a lot more interesting, doesn't it? Also, the guy was behind you. He should be coming from this side. Oh, is this supposed to be Jingpo? Is it like a mountain monastery? I don't know. So, their backup army is going to come through here, which is all the Jades. I think I have a plan for this. The main army, I'm not sure. Alright, we're going to get a little bit cheeky here, I think, if we want a chance at this. Unfortunately, it looks like this deployment zone might be a little bit awkward over in the choke point, so we might have to actually deploy after the battle, or after we've started. Also, I always forget in this army, Champ may be the better caster, but he is not our lord. It's the death guy, so we need to make sure we protect this one. I always forget that. Okay, so we've got a strange plan, but basically we're just going to take over this canyon, and we're probably going to get sandwiched, but with chance casting, I think we have a chance. The problem is going to be getting everyone actually where we want them, because this map has got too many points where you can't actually set up. Let's see, we'll go ahead and get you guys layered on this side. You just kind of hide there. You two go up here. I've got the Chaos Knights. We should probably try and... it's not going to be clean no matter how we do it. Oh, and here comes all the fire. That's fine. Do that. Chant, you go ahead and try and take out the Grand Cannons. That's really our main concern right now. Chaos Knights. You can probably take out these Lancers, actually. And you, meanwhile, head up this way. And as soon as they come in, this is going to turn into a bloodbath. For better or worse. Probably worse. Alright, good miss there. And... guess you'll do that. Alright, you guys pull back. Oh, Chance getting taken out by these crowmen. Oh, please. Okay, I really thought he was going to have a chance there. That might have been a throw there. That's probably what's going to screw us. Whoops. Okay, we're fine. Everyone charge in. And now you guys, distract them with the knights. These guys might be sacrificial lambs, but it might get the job done. You guys just start massing up this way. Everyone just go ahead and keep running over this way. We need Chant to come back, and we need you to hopefully take out this caster. Let's see. Cav, meanwhile, keep trying to... yeah, we let him get cornered. We're shaking off a lot of cobwebs, and I think I'm going to be paying a price for that. That's fine. We lose this army, it's not the end of the world. We don't have that much to do in Cathay anyway. Yeah, I kind of want to keep those guys together. Let's see. You guys run down this way. Champ, please come back before you break off the map. That would be the worst throw. He's gonna fly off the map over this mountain, isn't he? Because I think he's too close. Oh, that's gross. And yeah, we're screwed. Good little blunder to open up with. You love to see it. I can't even see the character. Oh, you ran away. Oh, here we go, here we go. Okay, we have a chance, we have a chance. Infernal Gateway, please. We need to at least get some damage on these fools. Alright, nice little cast there. You keep going like so. Go ahead and do one of these. Go ahead and swarm those Jades. That's going to hit more of our guys than theirs, but I figure it's a nice little send-off before they die. That was the wrong one. We won Rod of Torment. There we go. And go ahead and try and gather them. Yeah, this is probably the worst place I could have picked a battle as far as the camera goes. Lesson learned. Alright, everyone stand and fight. Alright, we're mobbing. They're finally clearing that up. That's okay. You guys came back somehow. Cav Corps, I guess you're going to move this way to try and distract even more people. Yeah, not enough magic. Couple major misplays out the gate. Yeah. I probably had a chance here if I played my cards a little bit better, but it is what it is. See if we can get taken out before the end. Yeah, look at these guys, though. Freaking 64 model. Wow, they're peasants. How did they hold this entire time? Yeah, look at that morale. They have 0 health, and they're still just gonna fight to the end. That is gross. For what it's worth, I think the blob may have gotten a couple kills here. Oh, but I think our trolls are gonna break off the battlefield. Oh, the peasants don't even care they're getting charged by 2 sets of trolls who are both... Oh, that's too... Oh, that is so bad. Yeah, that's game. Alright, well... That's about as poorly as that could have gone. Go team. Yeah, that was really bad. We blundered the Chaos Knights. Yeah, it's fine. But you know what? We lost an entire stack, but at least we took out some crowmen, so that was probably really cost-effective. And you know what? We need to get an L out of the way, so... I'd rather have it happen here than in the place we actually care about. But there goes everyone, so bye-bye. Okay, looks like Xiaoming might be trying to push north. I really need Miao Yin to take on her brother, which is never going to happen, unfortunately. Depending on what Xiaoming's response over here is, we might have to raise a force over here again, just to protect our eastern interests. But other than that, I think I'm content to live and let live over here. I'm kind of hoping Miao Yin, even if she's not at war with her brother, at least serves as a buffer state. And yeah, so we lose Fregnus, we lose Garrulus. We do keep Chad. Chant the Chad, so... That'll be okay. And hopefully Village decides to go after Xiaoming now. Hey, good news, our economy looks fantastic. Okay, so you are going to mobilize over this way. That's good. You're going for Kunlun. decay. I don't think you got the survivor perk, buddy. I'm pretty sure you're dead. I was thinking about moving south. I was thinking about grabbing Tower of Gorgoth. I don't think it's worth the effort. Because then we're going to keep pushing through all this. I think we just head straight for the north with Kholek. And Talagost, meanwhile, you took Tower of Torment, right? So we should have an okay shot unless he moves south. Or if this guy takes it. Go raiding through here, get a little bit of income, and avoid that attrition. Follow-up question is, do we even want to keep agents in Cathay to keep an eye on things? It probably wouldn't be the worst idea, but they could also be kind of a waste, considering we don't actually care that much about it anymore. And I think we'll get everyone moving west. You can also keep scouting ahead for what we're going to be doing after we deal with Boris. It's going to be at least the Demon Prince so far. We also want to keep an eye out for Archeon. So I kind of want to grab his territory. And then probably give all the little stuff to Tamurkhan. Any chance you can get a free pick? Oh, his heroes are so sauced. The best is a 19. You're going to crit fail. Yep. Let's see. You, meanwhile, can keep pushing west. Okay, so it looks like Skaven are doing fine. Not fine, maybe, but they're at least alive. Do you still only have Hell Pit? Now you have two other ones, but you're pretty much stuck in Hell Pit. Oh, you're besties with Azazel. That's fair. You are at war with, Astrogoth. He is not at war with Azazel yet. And you're number 7, and we dropped down to 18. Okay, looks like, generally speaking, Chaos is doing pretty well. Greenskins are trying to make a comeback, I think. Chorfs are doing alright. We're trying to get Tamurkhan boosted up. Clan Rictus seems to be doing pretty well in the south, but it also looks like their strength rank isn't great. Golden Order's gotten smashed a couple times, so they still have the territory and they'll bounce back, but it is good that we're forcing them back. Sylvania's number 2 in the world. I don't know who number 1 is yet. Yeah, the Chorfs are actually doing really well. 7 and 9, ignoring the one that I killed. That's pretty good for them. Oh, hey, Dolgan wants to trade again. Good. And you know what? You guys broke it, so you're actually going to pay for it this time. Alright, another intern. Okay, Tammy should... I don't think he'll be able to hit it. Well, I don't know. If he can't hit it this turn, he's close. And it looks like he's going to be using the Golden Knight for hero actions, which is probably the worst thing he could do, so that's great for us. Hopefully she gets Kunlun before Zhao Ming does. On Chang. Forgot Graveyard. Okay, I think Zhao Ming's going to start mounting a comeback in the west. We might need to raise that force sooner than I'd like. As long as we see him approaching one of our capitals, we should be fine. So I think we have 2 Dark Fortresses over in Cathay. And the better part is that we don't even need, I think, either of them for the campaign objectives, so those are more forward defensive posts than anything. Archeon is trying to make a comeback. I don't know if he has any full stack or not, though. I'm guessing his force is still okay. It did seem like when I've been keeping an eye on him, he'd been getting his ass kicked a little bit, so hopefully he's not too strong. We could declare on Grimgore if we felt like it. Is there any benefit to that, though? I mean, it would be nice to get Dolgan a little bit more land, but if we can let Drazhoath deal with the Greenskins, then that's one less thing we have to worry about. Crooked Moon seems to have taken this entire mountain range. Yeah, we'll just cut straight across at the earliest exit, and then we'll head north. And you're gonna siege that down. Okay, so he should be able to... Oh, but he's in March stance. I don't know if that means he can hit it or not.
Chaos awaits.
Let's go see if we can reinforce that with Talagos. And let's see if What's-His-Face is still alive. Force Decay. It looks like the Demon Prince is doing pretty well up here. You're not that strong, though, so you must have just gotten smacked down. 9 territories, but you're pretty weak. Okay, I think we have a target for Kholek. I was thinking about having him push Norska rather than the Chaos Waste a little bit further south of there. We still have a couple turns before we get over there, so we'll make a more solid decision once we're there.
Go now.
There's Archeon. Okay. Okay, he's ranked 20, and he's got a bunch of his items, so he is doing okay. Yeah, we also got to scout Norska out, because I don't know who we're going to have to fight there. Yeah, we've got Wei Jin and Nangao. Yeah, we could have made a play for Shangyang. I don't think we care that much. Yeah, I guess I probably should have declared on Xiaomei instead of Balthazar that one time. A little bit of a misplay, but yeah, we have a lot of people that are not involved in this war that we kind of need help with. As long as he doesn't push back north across the gate, we're not too worried about him. Let's see what Demon Prince does. He's headed south into Norska. And you can reach. Perfect. That should be an easy auto. Grab those souls while we can.
Motherland again.
And now we'll start giving him territory. Alright, so after about 100 turns, Tamurkhan is finally in play. Excellent. Okay, there we go. Miaoyin's actually getting a power base now. Excellent. Also, if that's Lokir's last city, I think he's under siege by Golden Order. Lokir might get taken out. Oh no, he has territory over here. He's fine. He's got the coast still. Okay, did you guys actually take out Boris's city, or are you still sieging it? Oh, hey, there goes a village. Good news, that problem took care of itself. Kirkdrin, that's a good death for us. Okay, so Clan Eshin is still alive. And yeah, now these guys are totally cool with me because we've been going to war with Zhao Mein for so long in the Golden Order. I don't think we need to Diplo with them yet, but it is nice to know it's on the table. In fact, Clan Eshin actually wants trade. That's a little bit more interesting now, isn't it? Yeah, you know what? Why not? Long term, if we can get them to survive and into an alliance, maybe we can get some Skaven weapon teams. That could be fun. And Kholek is still gonna keep marching on west. That's fine. Okay, so let's back up here. He might push against Grimgor, although Grimgor looks like he just started a war recently, so that could be good for him. Algost, free XP, keep pushing your Devoted to Chaos up, boost even more magic. You go ahead and get a little bit tankier. Okay, some of your guys are finally coming up to their rank, which is excellent. And it looks like this is still up. I'm guessing he's still sieging it for some reason. Oh no, oh. Well, I found the reason he would have needed to siege it. Hey, buddy. Well, one, we're gonna give you tribe slaughter.
It is better to be by the Maggot Lord's side than in his path.
He doesn't want it because it's destroyed. You know what? We'll give you a little bit of money. There you go, buddy. Literally just trying to give you free stuff and you want money for it, you dick. And with that, I think we have you try to occupy Stormwrack Mount. And if he does head towards that next turn, we'll reinforce with Talagost. Yeah, Writhing Fortress is going to be brutal, especially if he keeps camping it with a Garrison Hero. Oh. I think Heinrich Himmler might be doing pretty well this game. The opposite might actually be true. Heinrich Himmler might be doing a migration campaign, so he might actually be in the worst position. Because if Arnau is his capital, that means he lost Blackrock, or Blackstone Post, whatever it's called over here. 83, he has 8 territories. Okay, so Heinrich Himmler's a bit of a mixed bag right now. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. This could be a game where we end up coming toe-to-toe with the undead for a while. Depending on how far north they spread. Oh, Valerie can, max out. You can actually switch over to that. You don't need your growth building anymore. In fact, I might even save for that. Oh no, you need upgrade too. Sheesh. Okay. We've got a lot of things that need upgrade. That's fine. I guess if that's the case, we should probably keep trying to go favor. The Warrior Chaos economy, I do think, is a lot more interesting since they got their overhaul compared to in Warhammer 2 when they were an absolute nightmare to play. They can't do the same thing with the Beastmen because they have their playstyle, which is kind of, I want to like the Beastmen more than I do. I think the faction's awesome. It's just I can't really get into the campaign. I like my empire building too much. They do have an extremely fun roster, though. I guess that's the other thing about the Beastmen is that you really don't get the chance to get them in an alliance, so you can't even try to borrow their units. That's a little unfortunate, I just realized. It's not like the Beastmen would keep an embassy or anything. I don't know, I feel like you could justify with some kind of gathering stone in a settlement. I think the biggest problem is that they just don't have any survivability as far as their AI is concerned. Okay, nothing too crazy. And Sylvania declared on Crooked Moon. That's a pretty good one for us. That means they're going to be occupied down here. Not here. Over here, yeah. I feel like if the Vamps push that one, they should have it. Because I don't think Scar Snake's Goblin stacks are going to hold up against the Tide of Undead for that long. You, meanwhile, go ahead and keep raiding through here. And even more Demon Prince territory. Although, we have made contact with Siggy. Okay, I'm guessing... If I had to guess off the top of my head, I would guess Nagarond might well be number 1, because he's not fighting Hellebron, and he's not fighting Valkia, he's not fighting anyone else that's normally in the north. I'm guessing Malekith has done very well for himself. He tends to. In fact, yeah, I don't know if I've seen a game where Malekith gets dumpstered early on at all. That would be kind of fun. Although I guess if that's the case, ooh. I did not realize this was going to be an option this soon. And I am very tempted to take that, actually. The thing about going full military alliance is you really do get drawn into some dumb stuff. Who would you be fighting down here, is the question. Because you're already at war with Imrik, and we're not beholden to join any ongoing wars. Although I think for the objective, you need to become full military allies. Yeah. Either vassals or military. Okay. Let's see, you're at war with Rictus, you're at war with Imrik, you're at war with him, we're at war with you, so... I think, yeah, he's at war with literally everyone around him except for Zhao Ming, which is great. So let's go ahead and give you that defensive alliance, why not? Go ahead and start building some of those relations up. And Black Fortress, you have plenty of room for a garrison, so that's where we're throwing you. Also, funny thing I just realized, we never built outposts for our vassals. So that's probably good, right? Maggot Host, meanwhile. I guess we'll just cover your capital. Northern provinces, you can have... What's your best city right now?
It shall please the dragons.
Instrument of the divine.
I mean, I think long-term it'll be Kunlun. Can I actually build there yet? Okay, we can build at Kunlun, so we'll just go ahead and go for that. Because I'm guessing these will be the full ones, so we can get the global sooner rather than later. And we'll go ahead and cover you at Saber Mountain. And Yusak. We'll see up here at the Foundry of Bones. Why not? Okay, there we go. So now everyone has an outpost. So we should be able to start getting some pretty fun armies going, hopefully. Because we already have the alliance points built up at least. Okay, we are starting to get these Shaggots in. So next turn I should probably start trying to get some of those in Kholek's army. I didn't realize it was capped so low at 2. I thought it was another 4. That's fine. And are you going to hit that this turn? No, you're going to raid first, so we'll help out with that one as well. Oh, hello. I think Boris has something to say about that. Drazhoth wants a full-blown military alliance. Let's not go for that yet. To at least get the outpost built before we dedicate to anything like that. Oh, wait. Did Zhao Ming take out... Kugoth? I just saw him down there. That's interesting. Why would he go out of his way to go past the undead and all that? Should just go take out Kugoth. Okay, I think the Golden Order's fallen back so they can lick their wounds and reconsolidate. Greenskins, looks like you're going to try and push back against Drazhoth. Or at least you look like you want to. I don't know if you're going to. Okay, so Archeon is, Archeon got tired of getting bullied all the time. He's back with a vengeance. And Chant the Chat is back up and running. Fantastic. And you did get a level up out of getting your ass kicked, so well done. I have a maxed out Firestorm, make that cheap. And we definitely need you to get to the front, so... You, unfortunately, got about the worst place to respawn, which I'm guessing... Yeah, I don't know. I've never really kept an eye on this. I'm guessing for heroes that survive, they just get teleported to the closest area from where they got wounded. So I guess that would have been over here for him, which is fair. Unfortunate, but not much I can do about it. And we maxed out your magic last time, right? Yes. Excellent. And we could just keep funneling magic. These ones, yeah. Oh, you know what? That is actually enemy leadership down. Let's go for that. That's one we can use actively. That is fantastic. And you just go ahead and keep trespassing, because we don't really care what these people think. I don't remember if Kislev goes before Chaos. I think Chaos goes first, so I think Tamurkhan's going to be able to hit Stormrack Mount first. Can he move that far in raid stance? That's a little sketchy, actually. That is a little sketchy. And the problem is, I don't know if... Oh, Tamurkhan would get destroyed. This place is garrisoned. Okay, there's an interesting dynamic at play here. So what I can do... I can sit here, cover Stormrack Mount. Hopefully Tamurkhan tries to take it in one turn. We take it, hopefully with minimal casualties. Then Boris tries to attack Tamurkhan. We team up and take him out. Would be the ideal situation. The problem is... I think I share vision... Oh, well, he should see Boris anyway, because Kargan's out here, so he'd have better vision than I do. So he should know Boris is there. The question is if Tamurkhan thinks the juice is worth the squeeze. Because if he can move this far in raid stance, that's 50% of his movement. I think he could pursue Talagos and take out the army. Because, yeah, these Warbear Riders, Armored Kossars, Zargard, some Sauced Patriarchs, and Ulrika. Versus some chaff Zinchians. Well, first off, speaking of Zinch chaff... Let's do 4 of you as warriors. You can become another halberd. And you can become Chaos Spawn.
Change incarnate.
Okay, well, at least the army looks a little bit better. Do a little bit more scouting before we commit to anything. And you've got... Okay, interesting. So he's actually holding all his own territory. I wonder if his vassal got taken out at some point and he never was able to revive it. You can keep pushing southwest since that's where Archeon's going. It might just be this last force for Boris, too. Okay, it looks like maybe the dominant power will be Wulfric over here. Oh, yeah, I think Wintertooth got taken out a long time ago. I don't know if he got eaten by Wulfric. That would be kind of ideal for them. I am going to be putting a lot of faith on Tamurkhan if I hold this position. I'm going to be putting pretty much all my faith in Tamurkhan if I hold this. Because if Boris decides to chase me down, I think he can pursue and kill me. And if I retreat, then he just has to one-shot me. And I have to retreat if I hold this because, yeah, this is a 15-stat garrison, so Tamurkhan's gonna need my help. Oh, this is so sketchy. This is so sketchy. I'm sorry, I can't. I've already lost one army, we can't be that dumb. Let's pull back, see if... Because if Tamurkhan takes that, he's dead, but I also don't care because he's not gonna actually lose anybody. Alright, that'll have to be good enough. Let's see what happens. Okay, that was an interesting move. I think he attacked one and sacked it. Boris didn't even go after him. Okay, so everyone's just throwing right now. That's great. Okay, Dreshoth moved some of his stuff around. It wasn't too interesting. Miaoyin might actually consolidate this province. That would be huge. Deathmaster wants military access. I think he wants to work towards that, alliance sooner rather than later. We'll deny for now. It is good to know it's on the table, though. Also, I think Balthazar won at Nanchang, so I think he defeated... Was that Miaoyin attacking that, or was that the Dark Elves? I do not remember. The vampires are starting to scout the north. That is interesting. I don't know what they're planning to do with it, but they might do something. Here we go. A Tale of the True Path. Oh, right, we gotta make our decision there. Alright, so now we can unlock, I can't remember what the guy's name is, but... Okay, you actually do get promoted. I was about to get rid of you too, but... Yeah, chosen halberd. And you guys... Go ahead and get rid of a horse master too.
Until our Dark Lord calls again.
There we go. And how about we leave today off on a little bit of a cliffhanger? Because next time, I think now that Kholek's army is fully recovered, namely because we got rid of the one guy that needed to heal, and we just got a bunch of Dragon Ogre Shaggoths, I think it would be a good time to go ahead and try and show those guys off. We did pretty much just get our asses kicked, but you know what? It's a good lesson in this game. You can't win them all, and you always need to keep your head on a swivel. So next time, I think we'll keep pushing west and figure out what Tamurkhan and Boris want to do. We're going to go ahead and get our final Hero of Chaos, which will be fantastic. And I think we'll just keep monitoring the situation in Cathay. Okay, so he did come down here, by the way. I just checked that out. He's been doing well down here. Okay. I thought, Helmengor still had all this. That makes a bit more sense. So, yeah, Xiaoming has been going on a little bit of a warpath, it seems. Although he does seem to be ignoring us, which is great. And I'm actually going to see if you can go ahead and take... Oh, right, you're not at freaking war with him, because, yeah. Probably one of my worst decisions as far as declaring on Balthazar over Xiaoming, but... lesson learned for the future. So, hopefully y'all are looking forward to that. Until then, thanks for stopping by. See you later.